Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to show you 5 things not to do when trying to hook the bowling ball. Alright guys, so hooking the bowling ball is something that we all as bowlers want to do. Either you're a recreational bowler, league bowler, or even like a tournament player. But in reality, there are ways that can help you to do it actually right, and there are some common mistakes that we're gonna go over in this video. Alright guys, so the first thing that we're gonna go over today is using too much grip pressure. So whenever we feel the pressure, whenever we need to get that ball to hook, we tend to squeeze that bowling ball. But in reality, instead of giving us more reps, it's gonna give us less reps and therefore less hook. So one of the keys of hooking the bowling ball is having a solid release, and it's really hard if you're putting too much grip pressure into that bowling ball. So you want to make sure your arm is a little bit relaxed, firm, so that can have a solid release that can help you to hook the bowling ball the way you want. Alright guys, so the second mistake is using too much of your upper body. So whenever we try to hook the bowling ball, we tend to go over the lane and try to use your shoulder, use your elbow. In reality, that's just gonna lead to so many inconsistencies. You won't be able to throw the shot twice on the same mark, and that's just gonna hurt your score. So in order to generate that power, it's actually coming from the legs. So you wanna make sure you stay at the foul line, you post your shots, and keep your upper body down. Alright guys, so the next thing I want to talk about here is spinning the ball too much. Whenever we're bowling, we do need to get a little bit on the side of the ball in order to generate the right hook and the right ball reaction. But when we do it a little bit too much, it's just gonna cause our ball to skid through the oil and never hook, or either hook too late, giving us inconsistent ball reaction. So next time you go bowling, you gotta take in mind the spinning the ball, but always on the right amount. Don't overdo it. So of course you don't want to have too little rotation, because that's going to make your ball either hook too early and never hook in the backhand. You need to find that in-between spot that's going to help you to get the perfect reaction down lane and also hook in the front part of the lane. Alright guys, so number 4 is throwing the ball way too hard. We all get into situations when we try to hook the bowling ball that we compensate by trying to throw the ball too hard. Whenever we do that, we're just gonna give the ball less time on the lane, and therefore it's gonna hook less. So we always gotta make sure we're using a consistent speed that can help you to get the perfect hook. To simplify it, the more time the ball has on the lane is the more time it has to hook. So if you go up there and try to rapid fire the ball and just throw it as hard as you can, it's just gonna make it really hard for you to find the perfect hook. Alright guys, so number 5 is playing too deep in the lane. As bowlers, at least me, we are all guilty of trying to play way too deep in the lane, because yeah, I know hooking the bowling ball looks pretty cool, especially when you are farther left and trying to hook the whole lane. But in reality, on the middle part of the lane is where the most of the oil is gonna be. So if you don't have enough rev rate, it's gonna be really hard for you to find the way to the pocket if you're too far deep. So the easiest way to be competitive is just simply move back to the right and find the perfect spot wherever you can find a good ball reaction. You don't need to hook the whole lane to throw strikes. So one thing to remember is that all the friction is going to be towards the gutter. So one easy way to find where you should be on the lane is to find the spot where your ball is hooking too much. And once you find that spot, you can still keep moving towards the middle part of the lane, and then find the right spot where your ball is going to skid and it's going to get to the friction and get to the pocket. And then as the lanes transition, you just keep moving towards the middle part of the lane where there is more oil, and you're going to have a consistent hit in the pocket and a consistent ball reaction. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let us know in the comments what you think. What other videos would you like to see on this channel? Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.